Hey, we back and we gonna check out Morant versus the Heat.
9 closers in the league, capping off a 30-point night with a cold-blooded game winner at the buzzer to lift the Memphis Grizzlies past the Miami Heat, 110-108. It wasn't just the final shot that defined his performance. It was the control, aggression, and poise he brought across all 32 minutes on the floor. Morant finished with 30 points on 11 of 22 from the field, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He added 5 rebounds and 3 assists, but the numbers only tell part of the story. When the game tightened late, when every possession mattered, Morant stepped into the spotlight and delivered, just as he's done so many times before. The fourth quarter was vintage Ja. With the Heat applying defensive pressure and Tyler Herro having one of his best scoring games of the season, Morant turned up the intensity. He scored 11 of his 30 in the final period, attacking the rim, navigating through traffic, and creating shots when Memphis struggled to generate offense. He didn't force the issue. He picked his spots, used his burst to break down defenders, and kept the Grizzlies within striking distance until it was time to take over. The final possession was a masterclass in clock management and confidence.
I'm trying to be like
Mike. The final possession was a masterclass in clock management and confidence. With the score tied and the Grizzlies holding for the last shot, Morant calmly dribbled down the clock, then used a hesitation move to create separation just inside the free throw line. He rose up and hit the 12-footer as time expired, a dagger that silenced the Miami crowd and ignited the Memphis bench. What stood out most was Morant's balance between scoring and composure. Even in a game that swung back and forth, with neither team ever holding a double-digit lead, he stayed even-keeled. His performance also carried extra weight considering the context. The Grizzlies had lost 4 straight and were fading in the standings, their hopes of climbing into a more secure playoff spot slipping away. Morant's game winner not only snapped the skid but gave interim coach Omazai Salo his first victory, and likely saved the team's morale from another tough loss. Games like this are why Morant is more than just a highlight reel star. He's a gamer, a closer, and a player who
that's like the cone drills on the
saved the team's morale from another tough loss.
Get off the screen.
Games like this are why Morant is more than just a highlight reel star. He's a gamer, a closer, and a player who embraces the moment. Against a Miami team that was riding a 6-game winning streak and fighting for postseason positioning, Morant didn't blink. He delivered. And with
that nigga cold, bruh. The playoffs gonna be wild, but I'm gonna see y'all